Hello! Welcome to D&D Play 20's channel of Curse of Strahd. Never done this way before. My name is Justine, and I will be your dungeon master for this campaign. Let's go ahead and introduce the wonderful folks playing, starting with the ever-lovely Mario.
G'day everybody, I'm Mario. I'm going to start with g'day just to accentuate being the only Aussie in the campaign now. I play Norbert, a lovable and cheery rogue who is friendly to everybody. And I will throw it over to...
That's a dirty lie.
to Theo.
Tells a lot about his character.
Hi, my name is Fox. I'm playing Theo, the human bard in this campaign. Side note, just for myself, I've lost 10 pounds and I'm really happy about it. Yeah.
Is it from Strahd, like cutting off something?
No, I've just been dieting, not exercise, because
you mean like your real life person?
My real life person.
I thought you meant Theo.
Yeah. No, I've lost weight and I'm happy about it. I'll go ahead and pass it on over to Leandra.
Hi, my name is Mariana Vagabunda, or Kickbutt DM, however you know me. And today I'll play the fabulous Dampier, Leandra von Teschen, the party cleric. And I'll pass it on to the amazing Elusa.
Hi, I'm Steph.
Poor hater.
Sorry. I play Elusa, the drow ranger. Of course, naturally, I start coughing hysterically right as I'm doing my introduction. Don't mind me. Yes, and yes, she also currently hates the Dampier right now. I mean, as much as she hates anybody. Really, they're just below her.
Shots fired, and we haven't even started.
I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah,
and I will pass it on to Peter so I can finish coughing.
Hi, I'm Peter, and I am not coughing. And I play Cole, the ever-lovable dwarf paladin. That's it.
Cole.
And I will pass it on to the wonderful Justine, who
Oh, it's me again.
rocks.
Thanks. I'm
Is
the dungeon
my
master.
favorite DM.
We also inspiration. No, I'm just kidding. We also have another two players who are not here today. One of them is taking a leave of absence, which we've written into the story. R.I.P. Raza, who played our wizard. It's actually honestly for the best because I was probably going to kill him first.
And he didn't have character art, so there's that.
Whose fault is that? So anyways, and then we have the lovely, wonderful Belvedere who plays Adabon, the Dragonborn Blood Hunter. He is celebrating Thanksgiving in Canada, so all you Canadians watching, we hope that you enjoyed the holiday. And Belvedere, when you rewatch this, we hope work was okay. And now...
Wait, no, it's going to be okay, Justine, because Adabon, if you had watched the past sessions, wasn't going to help us anyways.
That's true. I am playing Adabon today, and I was told very specifically,
Do
don't
not
help them. I'm just kidding. We actually have some really good news. We have our very first sponsor, the awesome CCG card folks. So you can see in the right-hand side of our screen, their website is there. And as a special treat, if you go on their website, they right now have miniatures on sale, buy one, get one half off, and a ton of stuff on sale for 40% off. If you type in the discount code D&D Play 20, just like our Twitch name, you get an additional 10% off for spooky season, October. And yes, we appreciate them sponsoring us. They're a wonderful local run community. You should definitely check them out. And October will commence. But with that, let's go ahead and have some fun. This game is rated R because it's very mature. And the music's a little loud, isn't it? On
I don't hear it.
Oh, I don't hear
Roll
it.
20.
Oh, it was muted for me, roll 20.
Oh, okay, I need to turn it down. I was like yelling at myself. And yes. Anything else anyone want to do? We're some awesome folks, some amateur streamers, and we love our TTRPGs. Come join the Discord, hang out. We have actually 3 new games starting, and we have a Citizens of Phandalin game, which is kind of you can hop in anytime and try out some new stuff. We also have some one shots coming up that are level 16 and higher, if that's something you've ever want to delve into. And those new campaigns start between levels 1 and 3. So come hang out with us, join, and be a part of our radical community that's all over the globe. All right, time to destroy these guys. So, just kidding. Maybe. Y'all ready for this?
No, but it doesn't matter.
I honestly don't remember what we did last. It's been so long.
I did.
I
actually
wrote
manage.
my own.
I killed a
summer
vampire
things.
that nobody wanted me to kill.
He was a vampire
episode.
spawn. First of all.
Last session, after a solemn procession, the group got to the church to bury the body of the burgomaster, Irina and Ishmark's father. Once they got there, they met Father Donovich and quickly learned a secret. After screams of, "Father, I'm starving!" hisses and claw marks of pulling on wood, they all learned, sorry if you see a dog snoot popping up, that his son, Doru, lived underneath the church floors. Upon finding a trap door and making their way to see Doru, they saw that he was indeed turned into a vampire. By Strahd or one of Strahd's minions? No one knew. But the young man's eyes glinted with reflected red. His body barely skin and bones. He bared his sharpened fangs at them, and after a lengthy fight that had not so much to do with blades, but more from different points of view clashing while real blood was spilt, Doru was eventually was slain and partially burned. Leandra and Alusa quickly turned on one another, defending their perceptions, which there were their realities, on how to treat the undead in these times. Alusa stating no good could come of them, and Leandra saying that not all were lost to evil if they were undead. Leandra then went back to the church and started to craft a coffin for Doru. And just as the body of Doru was laid to rest, its soul split upwards, almost like paint dripping backwards, and then started to wearily walk out of the church. The group following looked out the church pews and doors to see a ghostly procession starting to rise from the gravestones. And that is where we left off.
I don't remember any of this.
Really? It has been a minute. It has been a minute since we played.
Yeah.
I'm playing forgetful because I'm scared.
That's okay. Peter, I do have a map if you want to set that up, but it's okay if not.
It seems like this would be a great opportunity to close the church doors.
Yeah, so you're all standing there and seeing ghosts start to march, and Theo says that.
I know Lusa was standing right by the doors because she was about to leave the church. And she just looks and she turns back. What the fuck is happening in this place? That is not normal. And she's looking very distinctly at the father and at
Irina?
Irina, yes.
Our beautiful Irina?
It depends where you come from.
Theo's gonna snap his fingers at Alusa. The doors!
Are you gonna come over here and help?
You have 2 arms?
Justine, before they
How
close
heavy
the
are
door,
these doors, Justine?
You have to try and figure out where you could roll perception on the doors.
I mean, she's gonna try and push them shut. But, she's not very strong.
Roll strength for me.
sorry, can I just interject one sec? Just before the door does close, Norbert just shoots an arrow out at one of these things and rolls a dirty 20.
Yeah, you see. Go ahead and roll your arrow for me, my friend.
Okay.
Do you all hear the lightning and thunder coming through?
Yes.
Mhm.
Good.
Yes, queen, yes.
Excellent. Well, that was so
Um,
smithery.
so if it's worth any damage, you've done 12 damage to the closest one, just as the doors are closing.
Oh, I didn't want to see damage. I just wanted to see if you actually hit.
Oh no, I rolled a dirty 20.
Oh, heck yeah, yeah. So you see this arrow perfectly go through the back of a dwarf's head. So it's an older dwarf, and the ghost looks to you, eyes blank, pale green. And even though he's like 15 feet from you, you hear like a. I don't know if you guys could hear that.
No.
Let me try it again. Like rattle almost down your spine, and then the head turns back.
It's Chewbacca.
It's a soft Chewbacca ghost. And as you all start to, or as you see these walk, as the ghosts walk, some go to the left, some start walking to the right. So you're seeing this procession kind of walk, and then from behind you, you hear, "This happens every night." And you kind of all jump and look as the father is standing behind you.
I
Going
rolled
to
a
come
9
inside.
on that strength check, by the way.
Oh, what was it?
9.
Sorry about that. Yeah, you can't really get these doors to move, unfortunately. They're just really old.
really
And the church is open to everyone, okay, Alusa?
Can Leandra turn to the father and to Irina and ask, what tragedy has befallen this place?
It's Barovia, my child. What tragedy hasn't? And then tears start to pour on his face because he had just seen his son's ghost walk by him.
Oh.
Can I try to reach out to his son's ghost?
He's already about 10 feet ahead of you, but absolutely.
I want to try to see if I can interact with him the way I used to interact with the ghost where I grew up.
Okay. Tell me what I see. What's this beautiful picture you're painting for me?
She's going to try to just reach out and sort of let the gloves, which were a gift to her, just brush against the ghost and see if there's any reaction, because that's what she used to do when she wanted to speak to somebody.
Lance takes out his notebook and starts scribbling.
She'll say, wait a minute.
The ghost looks at you. Eyes dead.
Do you know where you need to go?
And then its head turns back and it keeps walking. It joins the group going to the left. Because as I said, the ghosts are kind of slowly splitting into these two lines.
You say this happens every night. What do they do? Are they coming in here? Are they a danger to us?
They won't harm anyone.
They're just memories.
As Leandra turns back, she says, "You don't know that."
You mean
Alyssa?
Alyssa?
Yeah. She turns back to Leandra.
Leandra. You can tell by looking at them.
Both of you roll insight.
Mm-hmm. Do I get guidance?
You
Do I
didn't
have a
say it
chance
before
to
I
guess?
said it.
Huh?
Like the spell?
Yeah, can I roll guidance?
Sure.
I'm okay if you say no. I was just asking.
No, you can have it. Normally going forward, I just want you to tell me before I call a roll.
Oh, okay. What do you mean?
Like I'd want it to already be in play.
Okay.
Like you can guide like a known check you want to do, but like if it's going to be a check that Justine's calling, it's to in the moment.
Gotcha,
Is that my
gotcha.
understanding?
That's exactly correct.
Right, I was confused. Thanks. All right.
No, that's okay. That's a phenomenal question.
24.
Speaking of questions, while these folks are rolling, we have some really neat things you can do with your points if you follow us. If you take a look, there's a 250 point cost, which is very easy to do. I think you watch for like 3 minutes and you get that much. And you can ask a question to anyone in this game. And guess what? It's all questions go. So make us terrified. It's spooky season. What'd you roll there, Leandra?
24.
A 24. That's phenomenal. Alusa, what did you roll?
21.
That's also phenomenal. You're both right. Alusa, you get the feeling, to your perception and perspective, that these ghosts could absolutely harm someone. Leandra, to your perception and perspective, these ghosts are absolutely harmless.
The DM
That's helpful.
gaslighting us.
You don't know.
But as they seem to not be aggressive at this moment, Alusa's gonna, like, she was struggling with the door, and then she's like, ah, and she'll back away and come back. And look at them. Where are they going?
You could always follow them.
How
Are you
does-
telling me you don't know?
I stay in my church where it's safe.
safe?
And what about you? She turns to
Irina.
Irina.
Just a quick thing. Has there been like a spirit, a ghost of these that has come out of Irina's father?
Well,
Yes, she
I'm
did
actually
say
gonna
that.
I'm gonna play that moment really quick.
Right.
What did you just say, Alusa?
You did say last session that the
No.
son and her father.
I remember. I was just wondering what you just said to her again.
Do you?
And what
any-
about you? Do you know where these spirits are going? You say it happens every night. Somebody must have seen something.
She's just staring. She doesn't even make eye contact with you. And she's just staring out into the rain drizzling and these ghosts and says, I hope home.
If you don't mind, Irina, I will try to prevent something bad from happening to the soul that is now wandering around.
And
Of your
then the father, priest, I'm going to switch to priest here and there because we're using father in another way. I know they're not the same. Says, they just come back every night. It's not like you can do anything.
Let's hope I can.
Has anybody tried?
No.
Well, I
Why
just
not?
tried.
So
You did, little gnome. Just shoot one and nothing happened. Yes. He pats you on the head.
Gilbert has no idea how to take that.
as that's happening, Leandra is taking out a pouch of
And Irina's not looking at any of you. She's just straight ahead.
and she's spraying this powdery silvery substance on the coffin.
Ooh, tell me more.
And she's starting to cast ceremony, which is a ritual of an hour for funeral rite.
Okay.
So I'm touching one corpse, and for the next 7 days, it cannot become undead by any means short of
Are
the
you
wish
touching Doru or are you touching...
spell. Her father, Irina's father, which is who I promised I would protect.
Her hand shoots out and grabs on your wrist and looks at you and says, what are you doing?
I told you I would protect him from becoming any sort of undead and have
I
a
want-
peaceful time.
I want his funeral rites to be in the daytime.
I'm not reading his rights, I'm just protecting him for tonight and for the next 7 nights.
Okay, thank you.
It
I
takes
really
an hour to
appreciate it.
cast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it takes
she said
time.
that. I really appreciate that.
She nods.
Lance looks at you and says, well, I would personally like to see where these ghosts are going.
Then you will die.
That's fair. Good observation. Would any of you strong comrades want to join me?
No wish to die.
Cole
I
is
don't-
snoring.
I don't think they look aggressive. I mean, Norbit just shot an arrow through its head. It didn't even care.
You think they're the only things out there that can kill you?
Fair point. What about you, Theo? What do you think?
I think you should go, Lance, and come back when you let us know what you found.
Oh, I'm not going alone. That's terrifying.
Well, Adabon can go with it.
And Adamon just says,
What's in it for me?
what does he say? No, what's the song?
Like, what are the terms?
What are the terms?
What are the terms? That's what he would say. All right, I guess I can observe from here. And Lance just writes more.
Can we get a vibe of like how far away it is until sunup?
Yeah. I'd say it's like 7 hours, 8 hours away.
Oh,
The
Isn't that
day's gone down
convenient?
really fast.
I mean, you did spend like hours fighting a creature. Oh, I guess D&D World doesn't work like that.
Yeah,
Don't worry
no.
about it.
we spent like a minute.
Maybe that's part of the weirdness of this place is you're like, what time of day is it?
Is it? Yeah. You just hear like soft mumbling from Leandra as she's doing her prayers and casting the spell.
No, but seriously, she turns to the cleric and Irina. Geographically, what lies those ways?
I understand now what you're saying. I apologize. Apparently she has wine and she's drinking it. So the one's going that way, and she points, she says, that's just back to the village. And then you notice those ones all look like quote unquote undead. They're very like ghoulish and skeletally and fiendish, and that's the way Doru is headed. And she says, and those ones, oh no, I think they're headed to Castle Ravenloft. And as you look at those ghosts, you kind of get a chill down your spine, because those ghosts look very much like adventuring parties. You see dragonborn, elves, gnomes, drow, half-elf, dwarves, humans, all marching along in like full armor. Very unique. You see an Aarakocra ghost kind of gliding above them. And those ones are headed to Castle Ravenloft.
Is Castle Ravenloft where that woman lives that everyone talks about?
You mean the vampire?
Yes.
Which one?
Leandra?
No, the one who was a wolf and attacked us and then was all friendly and stuff.
I don't know if you told me about that.
Well, we had a fight with some wolves and one of them turned into this vampire woman person who
Oh no, did she
suddenly
give you
was
gifts?
all polite. Yes.
I've heard stories of people telling me that.
What?
They say if you take more than one gift, you have Strahd's curse.
Cole looks at Norbit and says, sorry about your luck.
Don't know what you're talking about. I was only given one thing.
Well, that is Strahd, I think, and yes, that's where Strahd lives.
All right, I think you know more than you are saying. It is time now to come clean. What is going on? Yes, you.
Oh, my thing was on mute, but I was talking in this funny voice. No, I'm willing to tell you anything. I don't know what this.
Why is your
I live
brother
on the
so
other side of
desperate?
town.
Why is your brother so desperate to get you out of here and then disappears?
Because of those wolves that you saw the imprints and the markings and heard around our house.
And what do the wolves want?
I don't know.
And why is your brother raising cat skeletons?
Oh, the other brother?
Yes.
I don't know. We try to respect him because he's not harming anything per
Except
se.
for the cats.
No, they're already dead.
Oh, I see.
He gets the ones the wolves hurt and he brings them back. But yeah, we just try to respect his creative dreams.
So
I would
glad
rather
Leandra
him
isn't
doing-
hearing this.
I would
Yeah, I
rather
was
him
thinking
do
that.
that than, hurt things that are alive or people. And he's not even hurting those creatures. He's giving them a second life. It's like your friend said, I overheard her. Not all things that are undead are bad. Look at those
But
cats.
undeath is never life.
Oh, I agree with that.
But then, like, it's also not death, right?
I mean,
In the
Also
hands
true.
of Alusa.
And as you're all talking, the ghostly perception starts to end. You've probably seen over 100 ghosts at this point, and they're starting to get like the end of the lines, like 40 feet away from you.
Coming toward us?
There's 2 turtles.
No. Are they coming toward us?
Oh, they're walking. I thought you said any turtles, and I was like, that's a Peter question for sure. Is that registered perfectly in my brain? Yes, they are walking away again, still down those lines that I explained before.
Well, I think we need to just stay here because it doesn't look safe out there at night anyway. Although, is it night? I can't tell.
It is definitely night. Oh, sorry. Were you talking to your friends? I'll be quiet.
I was talking to them. It's always dark out there.
Well,
well, as long as the spirits aren't coming in here or trying to harm us, then I think your assumptions are correct, Norbert.
Oh, Norby.
Definitely not. Definitely not Norby.
Cole is gonna step forward, look at the ghosts, lift his hand, and heal himself.
You are very hurt.
She turns. Alusa will turn to look at Cole. I honestly can't tell. She'll turn to Theo. Say, I honestly can't tell beneath the filth, but I think the dwarf may be injured.
Injured.
Yeah, can I give Cole a look over and see if he looks injured?
I do indeed look
He
injured.
looks pretty bad.
I looked worse a few moments ago, though.
To be fair, Alusa also does not look great.
Oh.
So, as your teammates are croaking here, you're staring at dead people.
So really, you're just starting to blend in with what we were already seeing outside.
Yeah, you're becoming part of the scenery.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah. Theo will look to Cole, and some cherry blossoms will rain down from above him and land on his wounds, and he'll do the same to Alusa. So he'll cast Healing Word on both of them. So here's the one for Cole.
I'm next.
And here's the one for Alusa. Apparently I don't discriminate in my healing. So
And once all your spell slots are gone, all the ghosts turn around.
I would feel if we're gonna follow these ghosts that are now like 50 feet away, probably, I'd rather be at the end of the line than in the middle of the line.
Do you want to follow the ghosts?
Not particularly, but I mean, the other option is stay here with.
Freaky family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No offense, Irina, you're great. This guy, I mean, you know, he locked his son up
Is she?
downstairs. Kind of weird.
She takes a step closer to you, Theo, when you say that, and kind of eyes the father. Because she wasn't down there with you guys.
Yeah, I'd be like,
She
yeah,
just
his
saw-
son was.
She heard screaming, and then she saw a dead body be pulled up.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
she
was locked
was
up down there.
She did watch because I remember her saying when Lance
Oh, you're
hugged
right.
him,
She came in at the very
she's
end.
like, "This is what they do."
Yeah, that's right. Huh. I'm the DM, but I don't know my own story.
To be fair, I had a personal stake in what was going on.
Get it, steak.
Disadvantage.
So anyways, Theo says that to the group, and Lusa said, do we really want to follow him? What do you say, Theo?
Oh, sorry, I'm eating my cup noodle.
Mm.
He's just eating snacks out of his backpack. Well, I mean, not particularly, but, I mean, if that's where, gosh, what's her name? Tits McGee lives, maybe
Who's Tits
The
McGee?
The
Oh,
titular
sorry.
character of this whole campaign.
Yes, Tits McGee, sorry, we only got a brief glimpse of her a couple sessions back, and it was just tits. It was just tits right up on the screen.
Oh, Strahd. Got it. I understand. I thought you were talking about Irina, and I was like, I posted very nice pictures of Irina, okay?
No. Irina's beautiful.
She is a little flower.
Peter's the one that zoomed in on Strahd's breastises.
It's
Boobies and
zoomed in
accent.
by default.
Sure.
So your computer default zooms in on breasts. Got
Yes,
it.
it.
apparently.
So anyways,
well,
what do you guys want to do?
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, but if they're going to Castle Ravelot, like, we've kind of gotten an invite to go there, didn't we?
We did, and actually threatened if we didn't show up tonight. So slightly worried about that.
Yeah, and I just realized that I did take a gift, and then somebody didn't want this other gift, so I have the second gift in my bag.
That would be me. I did not want it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and give that back to you, since you know,
No.
2 gifts. There's a
I
curse.
don't want it.
No, I don't want it
I-
either.
I don't want any
Then-
either.
I don't want it either.
Roll insight on what she was saying.
Who?
On what? Who was saying?
On what Irina was telling you about the curse.
Who?
Whoever was just talking, I think it was Theo and...
Oh,
Okay. Wait. I'm rolling it on Irina. Okay. All right.
21 and 22. You can both tell that she believes that with all of her heart, but has no basis of truth to that statement.
Oh, okay.
Almost like the DM was messing with Mario, but like had to make it a part of the story. Almost what it was like. Almost.
Got it.
So you rolled poorly, in my opinion, on your deception check there, Justine, because my insight must have been high. I knew that's what it was.
You were like, she's just being a brat.
You know, there is one thing that is really bothering me about this whole situation. Well, I mean more than one, but one thing we haven't talked about yet. She turns to Irina. Why does your brother want you to leave and go to Valaki?
Are you talking to Irina or Theo?
Irina.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were talking to Theo.
And I'm
I
like,
thought
I
this
don't.
was like an RP moment where she's like, I'm not gonna tell you my secrets, bitch.
And I'm like, I don't have a brother.
I'm so sorry, everyone watching. Very much Justine. It's been a really long day. Can you repeat your question?
There's one thing that is bothering me about this whole situation. Why
my
does your
father's
brother...
death. Me too.
Oh no, that doesn't bother me. I meant more. I'm just look on Justine's face. I'm sorry. Why does your brother want you to go to Valaki?
I thought I already explained this. Our house was being attacked by wolves.
Wolves like the woman who turned into a vampire wolves?
I mean, I've never seen that, but there are always rumors that the bats and wolves here are spies.
How did you get those?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, you know where they came from.
Are we moving forward or are we resting for the night?
Well, do you feel comfortable going with us to Castle Ravenloft? I feel like we weren't supposed to take you there.
Probably right. And then you hear Adabon say, well, the terms weren't met, so I'm not going to Castle Ravenloft. And
No
then
one cares what Adabon's doing.
she goes, I mean, I could stay with him.
That's
What
fair.
terms do you mean, Ataban?
We were supposed to bury the body. I know your New Orleans accent is not a southern accent. I'm sorry, Belvedere. Okay, sorry, go ahead. I just
You're right.
imagine Adabon talking like this, so that's why I'm doing it.
You're right, we have
For
not
those who don't
buried
know, he doesn't.
He's one of them swamp folk, okay? Go ahead.
You're right.
Well, I do declare.
Well, should we leave
Well-
maybe Adabon and... Oh, go ahead, Eluse. I'm sorry.
I mean, no, I feel like I'm talking over you, darling.
No, by all means. Women should be heard.
Oh, see, that's what I believe about men.
Oh. Okay, I'll talk. That's whatever. Wait, I look at Adabon. No, I insist. You go first.
I forget what I was saying. Stephanie, not
say-
Alyssa.
You could say that, you were saying that Irina could stay with Adabon and then you left it blank.
Well, the way I see it, our options are follow the ghosts into the unknown wilderness and probably be attacked by something or other and most likely die. We could stay in the church, rest, bury Irina's father come morning, but risk the wrath of the vampire in the castle, who, by the way, I'm not in a rush to meet again.
Well,
Actually, that's not entirely true, but maybe not for the reasons as some others. She
Well-
kind of pointedly looks to Leandra.
they say knowledge is power. If you want, why don't you maybe track down where they're going before they get too far away and then turn back? You don't have to rush into anything, and I'll stop prepping for tomorrow's funeral. Adabon can help me.
All right. Norbit, you're a quiet one. Shall we scout?
Ooh, compliment from Alusa to Norbit? What's happening?
He'll glare at her, but then say, well, you haven't spoken to Leandra yet.
Leandra's in the middle of whatever she's doing. Why do I need to speak to her?
Well, you're talking like we're a party. You're talking like we're a party, which Adabon certainly isn't part of any party I'm part of. And Leandra is, whether you like it or not, which you clearly don't. And so I wouldn't go anywhere unless she was going to.
All right, then. You can stay in the church. Theo, any interest in scouting?
Well, I don't want you to go alone, so Lance was interested in going, so I guess...
Lance was
You-
interested in going.
I would love
You-
to go. I'm Lance.
Yes, you, me, and Lance can go. Cole maybe will decide, and then Norbit, Leandra, and Adabon can stay here. And when they get done with their ceremony, if Norbit and Leandra
no,
want to
I
follow,
I want my father to be buried in the daylight. I hope he'll be back by then.
oh yeah. So Lance, Alusa, myself, Cole.
Oh, sorry. I'll be staying here.
Okay, okay.
I'll watch over Leandra. Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
And Norbit? He asks hesitantly.
I'm not going any. Well, let me see. Go somewhere out in the dark with a loser, or stay here with Leandra. Not a hard choice. Have fun.
What do you mean by a loser? In my view, I kept us all alive. Have you ever been with a cornered, starving vampire spawn?
I try and
She-
avoid them.
Exactly, so do I. And when I don't avoid them, I kill them because you know what happens? If you don't kill them first, they kill you.
I look to Leandra. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll go with you.
I appreciate it. Next time, don't hug a vampire, though. Because she remembers that Theo and Lance both were like,
I felt bad
So-
towards the end there.
So-
Norbit's staying here, so I will
Yeah,
go with Delusa.
We have so many conversations that need to happen. I'm so excited for your day of travel to work out the kinks. Okay, so just so the DM is clear, I have Norbit, Adabon, Irina staying at the church, correct?
Well, Leandra
And
wasn't really
Leandra.
consulted, but she's doing a hour-long spell, so.
That's
Oh,
why we
right.
didn't
that's
consult
why
you,
they,
'cause you're
that's
doing
why
the
you were
spell.
consulted. 'Cause
Got
you were
it.
doing a spell.
And then the rest of you are going on a journey. So we have 4 and 4, basically, right? Don't you love, audience, tell me in the comments how much you love when the party splits. And with that, we're going to go to our first intermission break. Thanks for tuning in. Ask questions, anything goes, and we will answer on our after show. And thanks for all our new followers and watchers. Give us feedback, hang out, have a pint. We're stoked you're here.
The real friends are the kinks we shamed along the way.
Alusa,
No, you're fine.
hi.
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 How are
Hello.
you? How you doing?
Are we back? We
Yes.
are back.
We are
Welcome.
back.
You said go
welcome.
live.
I did. Welcome. We usually go and we're live. Welcome back. You are watching the 6th session of our spooky Curse of Strahd. My name is Justine and I am your dungeon master. We have a phenomenal sponsor for the first time for D&D Play 20. Round of applause, or you know what? Maybe just post your favorite emoji in the chat. Peter, I'm gonna let you take it away with what that looks like.
What?
Okay,
An
so I will
emoji?
take it away. I will take it away with what that looks like. So we have the honor of our first guest star being the awesome CCG. And you can check them out at www.awesomeccg.com. They have a great selection of D&D and RPG accessories. Really special treat for any gamers. Right now, if you go and buy any products on their website and type in the code DNDplay20, you get 10% off, which is pretty rad if you're buying some minis, some dice, any of the good things. They also are having a huge sale for October for spooky season, where you can get a lot of miniatures, buy one, get one half off. Or sorry, buy one, get one free, and then a bunch are 40% off. If I said that wrong, guess what? You can go to their website and figure it out yourself, because that's how great the internet is. But with that, we'll get back to our lovely Strahd game. Last we left off, the party was splitting, the DM's favorite thing. 4 of them were going to follow these ghostly following these ghostly themes, half of which looked like almost the folks they knew from their past world, not in the village of Barovia, and half looked like the fiends they've been running into. The ones following were Lance, the wizard, Alusa, the drow ranger, Theo, the human bard, and Cole, the Dwarven Paladin. Those staying in the church where they recently had some quite creepy things happen were Adabon, the Dragonborn Blood Hunter, Norbit, the Deep Rock Gnome. Is that how you say it? Deep Rock?
Deep gnome.
Deep
But
Gnome.
same thing,
Sorry.
yeah.
Deep Gnome, Rogue, Leandra, the Dampier Cleric, and Irina, our main NPC for this campaign. I'm going to go ahead and start with the team going and following the ghosts.
All right. Well, as they're getting ready to prepare, Leandra will walk over to Lance and say, "If we're doing this, I need to be properly armed.
You mean
May I have my holy
Elusa?
water, please?" Did I say Leandra?
Leandra.
Yeah.
I am so sorry.
It's
I am
cute.
all over the place
You've got
tonight.
her on your mind. Enemies to lovers. Sorry, go ahead. I'm just being drama.
Elusa goes over to Lance and says, "I need to be properly equipped. May I have my holy water back, please?"
Lance.
That
Justine.
Lance.
Lance.
Justine.
That would be
He's
Justine.
thinking. He's thinking.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
This isn't a request. It is mine.
Oh, okay. And he gives it back to you.
All right.
Be safe.
Especially you as well.
I mean, we're going together, but still.
Watch our backs, right? Each other.
Uh-huh. He's excited, but you don't know if it's like, he's trembling, but is it excitement or fear? And he walks up to Leandra and says, "Take care."
She's all focused on the spell. She's not
And he
listening.
kind of taps her shoulder and walks away.
Don't do
All right.
anything stupid.
Oh, dang. Irina says, "Don't worry, I'll watch over them."
I'm gonna give Irene a little peck on the cheek and run off.
Wow, boy, we thought all you cared about was your mom.
Mama's boys
Yeah, now I
growing so
got
fast.
now I got vampire mama.
Yeah. So we follow the ghosts. The drizzle of rain starts to wetten your leathers and armor and clothes. Hair, if you have it, kind of starts sticking and plastering uncomfortably to your face. And the down feathers on any arrows start to get soaked. You creep through the mud sloshing and you see the tail end of the ghosts, some going left to the village and some right to what you now know is the way to Castle Ravenloft. Who do you follow?
Well, clearly we should split up and go 2 by 2.
They need more wine. for
Justine's
this.
just like, they're all gonna die.
No, do it. I please beg of you, do it.
I think we should make sure the town's okay, don't you?
Oh, I was gonna say ghouls are going that way. I'd rather not go that way.
Well, our lot in life is to protect the innocent, right?
That is the great goal that you have, Cole.
Yes, I know. Theo,
I think Elusa just shares a very poignant look with Theo at that.
Theo's just pulling my leg. He wants to do the most dangerous thing possible, which is obviously going to Ravenloft.
And then you hear of Cole's raven kind of circling above, kind of looking at the whole scene.
It's back. You know, you could come say hi once in a while.
Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
Yeah.
Someone's getting pooped on again.
I just cleaned him up. Bloody hell.
12.
A piece of poop drops right in front of you to the right.
Miss me! Ha!
Oh boy.
Plop.
Well, which way does it look like the raven's leaning towards? To the left or to the right?
I mean, it pooped to the right, but it's just kind of going in a circle.
It can aim.
Okay.
One of these days.
Lance, do you have a preference?
I agree that we've already made some, I don't know, friendship's the right word, but connections with these townsfolk, and we did just witness Doru and everything that happened with him. He's going towards the town, but then again, Strahd is the way out. I don't know.
Theo, preference?
No, not really.
The ghosts are getting farther.
Cole's just gonna start walking toward the ones going toward town.
But
Trudging through the
Alusa will
rain.
follow.
the raven starts going that way too.
Oh, fuck. Paul is alone.
Okay. You see them marching through the town. Some villagers look out their windows with depressed yet knowing eyes, like they've seen this before. The sadness kind of emanating from them. But every door is closed. Every window, except for them peeking through the shutters, is there. And then you see there's a house. It's kind of like 500 feet back from the rest of the houses. We've already talked about how worn down the village of Barovia is. This house is even worse. Boards on the windows, just really in bad shape. And the ghosts are walking through the door one by one. The door doesn't open, they just pass through seamlessly. And yeah, this is the house. I've just put it on there for you. And yeah, they're just kind of walking through one by one. And the ghost of Doru looks back at you all and says, "Please help us." And then he almost is pulled gracefully back through the door.
Ah, double fuck.
No, he said help us, not.
I'm going to cast a spell upon myself.
What spell is that?
Protection from good and
Protection
evil.
from good and evil.
Good call, buddy.
And
Fun.
I'll turn and look at everyone and say, well, I guess it's time to do what we do. Oh, by the way, I can't cast more spells. And then I'll turn and I'll walk forward.
Mm-hmm.
Alusa turns to Theo and says, "We could just go back to the church and wait till daylight."
Did ask for help, though.
I
And you
did.
did kill him.
I did.
I have a few spells up my sleeve, says Lance.
It'll be fine.
What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, Raza, if I kill your character, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry, he's got backups.
There you go.
I think Alusa sighs, sees that her arrows are
She only
kind of
has
used.
one spell too. Okay, sorry, go ahead. No, please go ahead.
You lied to us, Lance.
Dragon.
You lied.
He has cantrip. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Alusa's like, all right. She sees that her arrows are kind of useless right now. She pulls out her whip and her sword. Well, we're going to do this. Let's do it.
Okay, so you approach. Go ahead.
I think I have this ability to make my weapon magical. I'm looking for it now. But if I
Magic weapon.
no, it's a feature.
Divine. Is it the divine one? Divine, like blessed strikes? Is that what you're thinking?
I'm not
Probably your
clear.
channel divinity. It's probably your channel divinity weapon thing for a minute.
If I find it, I'll let you know. But
Okay, yeah, just send it to me. So we'll push on. So you all walk forward and just hear the pounding of rain hitting glass. The tree is kind of in the wind around you, and shuffles of leaves and broken branches. And as you get to the front steps, a candlelight is seen flickering on the inside.
Just because I want to, I'd like to detect portal.
Tell me what that does, friend.
Once per short rest, as an action, you detect the distance and direction to the closest planar portal within 1 mile of me.
Love that. Why don't you guys roleplay for a second?
This is like, damn it.
Well,
Search this shit.
I don't like where this is going. And I want to make sure, well, for lack of a better term, that this house is, not bigger on the inside.
Is that what that does? It tells if something's bigger on the inside?
Oh, but I figure if there's a planar portal inside this house.
Okay, well, I just pulled pictures from Pinterest that look cool. So I'm going to say that there is no portal.
Okay, great. That was the answer I was expecting.
But the map's kind of big.
That's okay.
It is
can
bigger
pretend
on
that
the
the
inside.
house looks as big as it is on the
Yes.
outside than the
Yeah.
inside.
We only see like an angle, so maybe it's just really diagonally long.
Maybe there's an underground.
Basically, I'm just making sure there's not like a portal to Avernus inside this house that all the spirits are walking towards.
I think it'd be better if this house was also only one floor. Like we go in and there's just one floor. You're muted, Justine.
Dang, that was a good joke. I said it's just a rat on the floor and all the ghosts are playing with it.
Yeah, so Cole, go ahead and open.
Yeah,
the
you got that
door.
protection shit, buddy.
Right, so I'll you know, I'm detecting portals with my spidey senses and look at the group and say, well, wherever they're going, they're staying in the house. Shall we?
Since Cole's opening up the door, I'm gonna just give him some inspiration. You got this, Cole. You don't smell like shit. You got a spell on you. You're doing great, buddy. You're doing great.
Okay, so I'm not going to enhance my weapon because it also triggers something else that I want to hold on to. So
Okay.
I will ready my glaive in one hand, ready to swing it with both hands if I have to. But I'll reach up and I'll knock on the door. Anyone there?
Boom, boom, boom. Help us.
Is that an invite?
Silence.
Oh my gosh, Cole, just open the door.
I'll reach down, hesitate, take a deep breath, and then I'll see if the door is locked and gently turn the knob.
It is not locked.
And I'll open it a crack. Oh, wait, does it open outward or inward?
Outward.
Well, crap. Okay, I will pull it open and I'll stay behind the door as I open it to everyone else.
That's actually really take inspiration. That's hilarious. Yeah. So the other three just see like a foyer entry area. And beyond that, there's 2 double doors open and a candle's flickering, but you can't see much else. Actually, I lied. All of you roll perception. Not you, Cole.
Oh, okay.
You're behind the door, buddy.
Good, because I got a -1.
I can see great now that Cole's out of the way.
Yeah, you can.
The
Do
candlelight
we
is
need to
throwing
say
off.
our rolls, or do we? Oh, we have the
Oh
roll
yeah,
thing. Okay.
I prefer. Oh, does he have the roll thing up?
Yeah, he has the roll thing up.
Okay, cool. I still like when you say them, so you can say them if you want.
24.
11.
I have a passive of 9. Can I see through the door?
No.
You can't even see your feet, Cole.
We're waiting
That's
on
actually true.
Lance. Lance rolled a 14. Okay. Fox? You're not
Yes.
Fox. Theo?
No. Yes.
You see a older house with very expensive, nice furniture. Everything looks very in order. There's like some dust, some sparring small cobwebs here and there, and there's a few candles flickering to reflect portraits, but you can't really see what the portraits are. Alusa, all you see is that this house does get deeper, it's clean, and there's candles. Cole can't see anything. Lance sees the same as Alusa.
Well, I think someone's been here recently, other than the ghosts.
Yeah. No. This is this is expensive looking stuff in here.
Who goes in first?
Fine, I'll step around the door and I'll go in.
Yeah.
Cole enters,
I'll follow Cole.
then Theo,
And I'll follow Theo.
then Alusa. And Lance is looking up at the house, taking a very quick sketch, and he says, I wonder how they can keep so many ghosts. And as he's speaking, you all kind of look back, and the door
Son of a
slams
bitch.
shut, seals shut, and Lance, you hear boom, 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 a muffled pounding. Oh, are you guys in it? Hello, open the door.
Is the door? Is there windows like there are in the picture?
Well, when you look, actually, there is no door. There is a
So Alusa turns
solid
around and is like,
brick wall.
I think Alusa will start like pounding on the wall and like hoping it's an illusion that would break with touch.
No, it stays a brick wall. And with that, we're gonna switch to our other party.
Can I just say one thing?
Welcome to Death House.
Oh, crap. But no, Paul was going to turn slowly and look at everybody eyes wide and say, I think I just peed a little.
Oh.
Oh, poor baby.
Did we
Cole.
just 3-person death house?
Yep. with 3 spell slots between us.
I have 3. I have
Sure
3.
did.
And
Okay, so
for
5
the-
spell slots between us.
For the record, our DM told us she wasn't going to do a death house.
That's how I keep everything on the fly. Okay, so Leandra, Norbit, Leandra is still doing her Spice of Life spell here. Norbit, Spice of Life. And Irina puts her hand calmly on your shoulder, Leandra, not to startle you, but to know that she's there, and says, I can't thank you enough for what you're doing.
She'll flash her a smile, but she doesn't want, she wants to finish the spell before she actually.
It's been about 35 to 40 minutes, so you only got about 20 minutes left.
Yeah, exactly. She doesn't want to have to start over, so she just glances her a smile for now and continues to
Do
do
your
it.
fangs show?
Yeah, they're always out.
She kind of lifts her hand away.
Norbert will say, we did give our word. What good is anybody if they don't keep that?
Adabon nods to you for that. I don't even know why you all are helping me, Norbit.
Honestly, I'm not sure either, but you seem to have more life in you than anyone else we've met here. Everyone seems a little bit dead somehow, and I've seen so much death in my life. I prefer life.
That's a really beautiful way of saying it. I think I can say I agree.
If if everyone here is more like that than this, how come you have stayed like this?
It's a very loaded question. um, I you met my brother. He's full of life too. We had a father who protected us. He helped run the town. I don't know. Maybe give me a day on our way and I'll come up with something for you. It's kind of like asking, who are you, Norbit? Like, it's hard to delve that quickly into something so deep with someone you barely know. I hope you can respect that.
I'm sorry, I was not trying to pry.
As you like look down, she takes your chin up with her finger and says, I didn't think you were.
If it's, I'm sorry, but I have something I need to do while Leandra's occupied.
Oh, please, I didn't mean to keep you.
Norbert is going to pull out that cloak that
I
he
knew
has
it.
been waiting for a long time, and he wants to start studying it. I'm wondering if I can roll an Arcana check on that.
Absolutely.
Ugh. I only rolled a 13. That's probably not going to tell me much, but he's just going to sit there and study it for a while. You know, you can call that attuning or not.
I have to look it up, so give me a second.
Because I had
Don't
no idea.
I didn't memorize it, sorry. Okay, there it is, the cloak. Oh. Sorry. Give me 1 minute. You
You
guys
sounded very
continue.
Canadian then, saying
Sorry. I talked to Belvedere too much.
Apparently.
Actually, I just made a new friend at my work that's Canadian as well. Hey, why don't you guys talk about the after show? Let people know what we do.
Hey y'all, there's an after show.
Yeah.
If anyone wants
Nailed
to
it.
pose any anyone wants to pose any questions, anyone wants to pose any questions for the after show, we are open to all subscribers to watch. You can pose those questions by simply spending 250 channel points. As you can see, a couple of people have already done in there, and we will endeavor to answer all of them. We do have a few left over from last session that we are planning on answering first. But absolutely, anyone is welcome to join in that. Just hit subscribe, and we go off on tangents.
It goes a little
sometimes when we're
hard, and
there.
it's like a wonderful thing. Like, if you want to get to the people who are playing these characters and really just piss us off and make us smile, that's the way to go. So this cloak, roll an Arcana for me.
I did. I only got a 13.
That's good enough. The DC was an 11.
Oh, okay.
This is a wondrous item that is uncommon. This cloak is known by some of the older druids who once inhabited Barovia before the time of Strahd's war as the cloak of the nature's mantle. The cloak shifts colors and texture to blend in with the terrain surrounding you. While wearing the cloak, you can use it as a spellcasting focus, or if you're in an area that is lightly obscured, you can hide as a bonus action, even if you're being directly observed. I love how the rogue got this.
Yeah, those are
And
things
this
I can
is-
already do.
Yeah, this is a real item from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, so you can add that to your character sheet, my friend.
Okay, thank you. I will do so.
So what's Norbert's reaction as he's studying it and understands it? I want to know, like, what is he thinking? What is he feeling? If you don't mind sharing.
Norbert, he looks at it and he sees the shifting, he sees the way it all moves about, and he's not thinking of it mechanically. He's simply thinking that this is something that will make his main thing of, hiding from everybody even more useful, even more effective. Whether or not it actually will is another matter, of course, but he is he'd be pretty excited to see this. It would be right up his alley in terms of things he would want to have.
Love it. So as you're kind of finishing up, Leandra, you're also finishing up your spell now. I'm gonna fast forward time a bit. And you see Adabon kind of cross his scaly dragonborn arms. He puts his head on his arms, his old knees supporting him, and he's staring almost glazed at it out the window. And you see Norbert kind of looking at this robe, unless you hid Norbert. And
Not, I don't think he's actually hiding it. He simply pulled it out and he puts it straight on.
you see Irina is studying the church, talking to the father in mumbled voices.
So as Leandra finishes, she will say the last prayer a little more audibly to know who is near enough to hear. But you would hear something along the lines of, "May the fires of the forge protect you." And as she finishes, she turns to Irina and she goes, "Well, as I promised, his soul should be safe for the next week or so. If you want me to do it again, keep him safe, I will require some components. Don't know if you have any silver with you. Could be necklace, could be jewelry, could be old cutlery. Doesn't really matter."
A shaky hand, reaches inside and grabs a locket and gives it to you.
"I won't need it now. I will need it in 7 days if it is required. I'm just letting you know that I will need it to do it again. You don't need to give it to me right now." But is soul anything other than the most powerful and specific spell that I know of? Anything short of that will fail to raise his spirit. He should be at peace.
Just a nod of the head.
Again, a smile, and she goes, "Pleasure to help. Where is everyone?"
As you look around, you see Norbit sitting on a pew, legs dangling. Sorry, I just put that in Norbit. I hope that's okay. And oh, were you hiding?
No, he'll just lean back and say, "They followed the ghosts."
Oh, you meant the other part.
Oh. Well, that's not very. Really? Well, where I come from, the ghosts are nice to you. But if you follow them to the depths of where they come from, you get in trouble. I would not have recommended that. I'm surprised. Huh. Well, how long have they been gone?
About 30 minutes. I think Theo and Lance seemed interested to go. Elusa, I assume, went to try and kill something.
I guess
a
if they're
rude
not
boy.
back soon, we should check on them. If it's anything like my old home, they're in for some problems.
But we don't know which way they went. They went out and just,
Should
went
we
the other side of the building.
should we really leave the father here? I mean, he just lost his son.
Oh, I not anytime soon, no. And if we don't know which way they're going, there's ways to find that.
And at that, you hear boom, boom, boom on the church doors. But the doors are open.
We look over at the doors.
Yeah.
There's a shadowed figure standing, silhouetted by the lightning of the rain.
Norbert instinctively just retreats behind a pew and hides. At the moment he hears it. Ugh, he only rolled a 15 though.
Can we help you?
And then the hood pulls back. It's Lance. Leandra, I ran all the way here. Our friends. And we're going to switch to the other group.
Very nice.
That was convenient.
Well, if there was any people I was going to be trapped with, I'm glad it's you, Alusa.
What am
And
I?
Cole.
Chopped
I got
liver?
But yes, we are trapped and likely going to die, so let's prepare ourselves, shall we? That being said, I don't plan on going down without a fight.
I know, that's why I'm glad you're here.
Oh, great. I think we're about to get in a fight.
Who knows? DM pulls you on a map. You don't know.
We know.
Actually,
There's a map, we know.
I need to fix the map, so give me 2 seconds. You guys can keep rolling.
Oh, this looks familiar.
Justine, a quick question. Any chance that while Leandra was doing all this, that Adabon, Norbert, and Leandra could say that they've had a short rest?
No.
No.
I couldn't have. I
Worth
couldn't
asking.
have. Yeah, I mean, it was
That's
an
fair.
hour, but I couldn't have because I was casting a spell. You guys,
Indeed.
could.
It was worth asking.
Do you like that I'm being a meanish DM?
Yeah.
I do.
Because normally
It's-
I'm always like, yes.
No.
What were you going to say, Fox?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Well,
Okay, so the three of you, if you see yourself on the map there, you're in a small
I
foyer.
see darkness.
Oh, really? What the heck?
Oh wait,
you have
no,
to
I,
scroll down.
I
Bottom
maybe
left,
see a
bottom left.
super tiny foyer.
Oh, yeah. I'm zoomed in at 80%, if that helps you guys. I don't know
Oh
what
no,
says
I'm
yours.
at like 230%.
Oh, yeah, please zoom in, friend.
No, like I'm zoomed in now 250% and still
We're over
I see
here.
a
You have to
tiny little
zoom-
bar.
Yeah, like you should be able to see this bit.
Let me check Alusa's site stuff.
Zoom out maybe.
Oh, nope, found it. Found
Oh,
it.
there we go.
Oh, were you looking down here?
No, I was up there.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because
Alright.
I've played this
I
before
see
with
us.
the first Strahd group that didn't work. Okay, so,
Oh, yeah, I remember. I remember.
good. Well, Theo doesn't. So, you're all in a room that's covered in bricks, and there are 2 stained glass doors in front of you. The stained glass looks as though a woman holding a rose that's beautifully blooming. All of you roll perception. Well, all of you who are there.
Not us.
I got a 12.
I'm getting real dice. But I got a 2.
I got a 22.
As long as one of us can see something, we're gonna be okay.
Are you?
Yeah.
Less not okay.
$22?
You all rolled, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I
There's
got-
only three of
Three
us.
of us.
I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure.
I had the lowest, a 2.
It's like a bad episode of Three's Company. Like,
Yeah, straight up.
I
This
just
is the-
love that it's 2, 12, and 22. That's fun in my brain.
Lisa. Alyssa, you notice that the eyes of the woman are mirrors. Actually, I should start the opposite way. Cole, you don't see shit. Theo, you notice that the woman's hand has cuts upon it. There's blood from the rose running down. Not the best symbol to see. Alusa, you also see that her eyes are mirrors that you see your own reflecting back in. You see on her arm specific tattoos that you've come to know in Barovia seem like bats, wolves, things of spies. And her clothes are very nice, hoity-toity, have been ripped apart. And around her neck is the scar of a noose, all perfectly, beautifully inlaid in this, stained glass painting, foyer doors.
Would Ilusa have any knowledge of what the mirrors might signify?
Roll insight.
Does Cole think the woman's hot?
21.
It's Cole, so yes. A 21, you would know that you can tell that this is a reflection of you if you can't make it out of this home.
So I will be bloody and dead and...
Part of Strahd's purpose.
Right. Well... I really hope I make this out of this alive.
Oh, you seem a little alarmed. Is everything okay?
Oh,
I mean, well, obviously
iconography.
It's
It's meant to inspire feelings and teach you things, and this one is teaching something rather ominous.
And you hear that same voice. Help me.
Well, if I know anything about spirits, if we're trapped here, the only way out is through.
Cole opens the doors. That's all he needed to hear.
Roll strength.
Seriously? Cole? He's an old man.
That's the best part.
He's a paladin. He's strong as.
12. I forgot I'm rolling real dice.
The door. I make great door noises. It opens. I will let you all know if I draw a light blue line on the door, it means it's open. And I am now going to reveal this section to you. You see a waiting room of sorts. There is a beautiful fireplace that is dank and dark. There is one candle right before a beautiful, elegantly lit staircase. And then there is a suit of armor, armed to the T, just to show off the wealth of this place. From what you've seen of Barovia, this is completely different. As you walk into that new room, we're going to switch to our other group. So Lance, I'm sorry, I ran the whole way here, clutching his spellbook.
Not a good idea to follow spirits when they're in a procession back to where they're from, is it?
I don't think it's where they're from. I think that they're being drawn somewhere, and I think we need to help the people we came here with, because we came here for a reason. But Leandra, I always want to hear your thoughts.
Well, if it's not where they're from, if it's where they're meant to go, it can be a peaceful place. And she looks around. It doesn't look like there is, or a worse place than where they came from.
It was just a house.
That doesn't make sense.
I know. And then the door slammed in front of me with a supernatural, power, and I heard our friends speaking to me and then I couldn't hear them anymore.
Would Leandra, would this be like a, based on what happened where she grew up, would this ring any like alarm bells?
Probably not.
I'm not talking about her parents, I'm talking about the mines.
Probably not.
Okay. So instead she looks at him and she's
Good
like,
thought though.
She's like, well, let's go help them, I guess.
Where's Norbit?
Norbert stands
Uh,
up.
They need you.
He goes, fine.
uh, Audubon,
Yes.
do you want to come with us, or do you want to stay looking after Irina and help with the ceremony?
An agreement was made. And Irina puts her hand on Adabon's arm and says, the agreement was to help me get to the place I needed. And you can't do that without all of you. You were all put here for a reason.
He didn't agree to that one.
Yeah, he hasn't at all.
He
looks
agreed to
around.
helping you with your dad.
He looks around at you all and says, they're right. And she goes, we'll do my father in the morning. I think you should all go.
Where are you gonna be?
Looks around and he kind of Adabon nods. And then she says, I'm no help to you here. I think I should get my rest. If that's okay, I haven't slept in days because of the wolves.
Where are you staying?
And the father says she can stay here.
Can I inside check him?
Yeah.
I don't trust him. And I'll guidance myself.
I have the,
that was so close to a natural 20.
what is it? I got the DC in my head.
Without guidance is 20, so give me a second.
Oh, yeah, you're fine. It was 14.
23.
Yeah, it was a 14. He says, you can tell that he is really upset about his son and he doesn't want to be alone. And that he knows, he has like complete confidence in himself. This is a safe place.
Right. Leandra will place a gentle hand on the priest and say, perhaps there's not much I can do for your son now, other than make sure his father perhaps lives more safely. I'll leave this here. Please have a read. It might be
Please
of
have a
use
what?
to you. A read. It might be of use to you. She's leaving her notes. Like she's got like this little diary, and she's leaving it with the father, and it's got like some notes on what she's learned in the mines and about the undead and how to do the ceremonies that she just did and stuff like that. Because he didn't seem to her, he seems like he doesn't know enough. So she's just gonna leave him with some of her notes.
Lance looks at her and the notes she's passing and says, I can stay and take care of our new ward, and if you're okay, read your notes. You know I love to learn.
Yeah, of course. I know them by heart.
And he says, I wish you all the best of luck. You have a cool spell I can cast on them? He doesn't. I tried. Okay. And he says, best of luck.
Yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Hopefully.
Thank you for everything you're doing.
Norbit?
I'm with you.
All right.
Norbit, use that luck.
I'll, I'll try.
As Leandra starts going out, she's going to, so as soon as they're out of the church, out of earshot from the others, she's going to turn to Norbit and say, I'm positively surprised by the stance you took earlier. I appreciate your confidence in my judgment.
You haven't done anything yet to suggest I shouldn't trust your judgment.
Adabon giggles at that.
Adabon's coming in the end?
Yeah, he's going with
Okay.
you. Belvedere, deal with it.
He giggles at what? Sorry.
Just Norbit saying you haven't given me anything else to, yeah.
She smiles and nods. Glad you can see past what most people can't. Right. Can she do try to see if there's any footprints? Because it's been raining, right?
So as you kind of try to look and you're about to focus, and Adabon puts his arm out for you to grab in that way.
She'll take it. No
And he
questions
says,
asked.
there's something about the undead that I understand. And he leads you perfectly to this house. Norbit following along, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And you see the door and that candlelight flickering. And we're going to go to our second break there. So for the intermission, I do have a challenge to all the people watching. Ask one question that you think will give one of the players pause and really have to think about. If we get a really, really, really good one, I will gift you a sub to the channel for an entire month. Go ahead. We'll vote on it as a team. And with that, we're going to take a 10-minute break. Sorry. Hello! We are live. We are the lovely group of D&D Play 20. We are a Discord group that sometimes streams, sometimes doesn't, but welcomes all TTRPG players from any level, whether you're just interested in the game, whether you're ready to run or play in a level 20 one-shot. You're welcome to our Discord, which we are going to post right now. And thank you, the Dungeon Boys, for posting that. If you're interested in what the Dungeon Boys is, wait till after the show, because I'm going to tell you all about it. But with that, I did propose, completely sober, that I would buy an entire month of Twitch promotion to the best question posed for our after show. But here's the hitch. You have to subscribe to be able to watch the after show and see the answers to all these amazing questions. With that, we do have an awesome sponsor. Vagabunda, would you be comfortable if I shot that to you to talk about our sponsor?
Say that again? To talk about the sponsor? Yeah, sure. I'm happy to talk about the sponsor.
Please do.
We do have, again, I think it's been said once or twice, but we'll say it again. We have an amazing sponsor.
Peter told me I had to say it every time we came back from break.
Yes. And basically, they are a gaming accessories and collectibles shop. They're amazing. They have card sets. They have miniatures. They have dice. They have lots of different amazing stuff for loads of tabletop games. And not only. So you should check them out, because other than already the promotions that they run, usually they are giving people from this channel with the right code a discount on their products. And so they're sponsoring us. They're being amazing. They're being awesome, as their name suggests. So please check them at www.awesomeccg.com. And they're amazing. And thank you for sponsoring us.
Yes.
And we're going to be advertising you a lot. because you're amazing.
We
Awesome.
appreciate you.
Okay.
Okay. So with that, the last we left off, one of the group got trapped in a house. They don't know what kind of house. Could be a life house. Could be a happy house. Could be a death house. We don't know. And the other
We
group
definitely
was just,
know.
the other group was just told by their friendly wizard Lance, and are now headed to save them or join them. We don't know what they're gonna do because it's D&D. So go ahead, folks. You are leaving the house. Lance has said he will stay and protect Irina. What do you do, Norbit and Leandra and Adamon?
From the door.
Did you guys already get there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Well,
told us you
I have a
got Belvedere
great
the goddess
memory.
there.
Yep. Cool. So there's a door. Enjoy.
So you said there was like, wait, didn't we see some? My brain farted real hard. Sorry.
Me too.
Okay, so we get to the door, and I look at Adabon. You sure they're in there?
Are you?
It's you, Justine.
I said, are you?
I don't know. I trust you. Said you knew where they went.
I know where the ghosts went.
Oh, right. Okay.
I thought Lance was the one that.
Lance
yeah,
stayed
but
back.
Lance stayed back. Yeah. Leandra will approach the door, and we'll try to see if she can hear anything past it.
Full perception.
Yes.
Like 2.
Ooh.
That's okay.
Can I
I got a 15 on perception with disadvantage.
Can I use my inspiration?
You want?
Please. That was terrible. That was just slightly better.
You hear faint mumbling.
Hello? Anybody home?
And with her screaming out to the door, we'll switch to the other group. You hear nothing. But you see this room ahead of you. Also, really quick, Limits and Lies, thank you so much. Everyone take a stretch.
Oh, my back!
And everyone take a hydrate. Sparkling water.
Water with lemon.
Crystal Light.
Just water.
Just water.
A tap of wine after.
That's the Justine drink. She's already 3 glasses in.
I am. So, you see this room.
Well, and you go, and I'll usher Cole in.
Oh. Okay, but as I go in, I would like to do something.
Tell me.
I would like to cast Divine Sense so I can detect good and evil.
Okay, so you detect the presence of strong evil, like a noxious odor. But the power of good heavenly rings in your ears. As an action, you can open your awareness to detect such forces until the end of your next turn. You know the location of any celestial fiend and undead within 60 feet of you that are behind total cover. You know the type of any being presence you sense. And it's only within 30 feet?
60
Yes.
feet.
Oh, yeah, 60
I
feet.
see.
wait.
He wrote 30
Yeah.
feet to me.
Yeah, but the divine sense.
Divine Sense says 60.
Okay.
I was just showing what good and evil did, too.
Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, on this first floor, does it go up too? Is it like a circle of 60 feet or just this floor?
Well, I don't know.
Above you, you sense something very evil.
Yeah. We're gonna die, y'all. I'm just
So he went
saying.
up those stairs.
I don't
Why
want
do
to
you
go
say-
up the stairs.
Okay. Well, we can stay downstairs.
Okay. Maybe there's a kitchen. We could get some food, kind of kick back, relax, drink a little ale.
I don't think we should eat anything in here.
Why not? Food is food, right? Maybe they have some pie.
Theo just looks to Alusa and like shakes his head.
Deep cut, Pete. Deep cut.
Alyssa, do you walk through the doors?
Yeah.
When you do, you hear a and you look back. The doors that had the mirror eyes are now regular stained glass eyes.
Do I recognize the face at all?
Mm,
Yeah, it's just
No.
arena.
you're not from Barovia. I have your whole history, but you're not from Barovia, so it wouldn't make sense. So in front of you, like I said, to your left is a fire pit or fireplace. There is an old, very wealthy-looking statue. 2 doors here where I'm pinging. And then a little tiny alcove hallway with 2 doors. And then a staircase. Moth-eaten floors, but still quite nice. With arms out of the actual arms against plates. Like how you see deer heads, but it's arms holding torches. But they're not lit above the stores, above
Love
the
that.
stairs.
Love that for them. How wide is the fireplace?
I'd say it's 6 feet wide by 4 feet high.
Okay, so if I ducked in, can I just look up to see if there's a way maybe we could climb out through the fireplace?
Yeah, roll perception.
Will anything grab him by the head and yank him up the fireplace?
We'll see.
25?
Perception, fantastic. You look up and you see the stars with clouds passing here and there that drip rain on you. But the clouds are moving very fast.
Yeah. Well, there's a way out. It goes out.
It's about 80 feet high.
Oh, but it's really fucking up there.
There's a first, second, third story, and an attic.
Oh, God.
Alusa will come over to the fireplace and put her head in and look up.
You see the same thing.
I'm willing to try it if you are.
I'm gonna look at Cole. I don't think he can get up that.
Oh, no.
Behind you. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Cole. I apologize.
I don't think I can get up there, y'all. My back is a little sore. I was just trying to stretch it. It didn't help much.
I'm gonna whisper in Elvish. Leave him behind.
Darn, I don't know.
I have to make sure I speak. I have to make sure I speak normal Elvish. Hang on 1 second.
Ah.
Yeah, I do.
I
Okay.
was checking too. I don't.
She'll whisper back. I'm alright with that.
So, who goes up first?
Go on up.
Move on up.
Who?
Are there like handhold? Like, does it look like we can scale this?
Absolutely not, sir. You'd have to do the old Emperor's New Groove status.
Back to
here.
back.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
mean,
We can try. I don't know if I trust my footing 80 feet.
she reaches into her. She pulls off like her backpack and opens it, and you see a climber's kit inside.
Oh.
Damn, I love when kits are used. Use your inspiration or take inspiration.
Thank you.
Do you have rope? Because maybe we could just wrap it around Cole after and just pull him up.
She looks at you and is like, "Do I have rope? Of course I have
As I'm like looking at the climber's kit, do you have rope?
rope. I have 50 feet of rope. The problem is, it's only 50 feet.
I'm sure Cole. Cole, do you have a rope?
No. But I've got oil. Here, let me help. And I'll toss it in the fireplace and light it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you planning to go that way and leave me behind?
Alusa and Theo to roll a d10 for me.
Okay.
D10.
They're not in the chimney
They
yet.
were full on looking up in the grate.
Yeah, but they turned to me for rope.
I just called to you. I didn't turn to you.
Oh, well. Come on, baby,
Okay,
light
now
my
you already did
fire.
Both of you take 6 fire damage, please. There is now a roaring fire. Like, not your normal fire that has to instantly start. There's something spooky about this. It just instantly to life.
So I didn't light it.
You did.
With flint, I'm going to light it so quick they can't get out.
Maybe it's magical. You don't know.
Have you seen oil when it's been lit on fire?
No.
No.
It's
So now the
fires up.
fire is blazing. Both of you have burns. You turn to Cole. And before we continue that conversation, you hear scratches along the glass pane. We're going to switch to the other group. Adabin, he's not even here. Adabon, Norbit, Leandra.
Norbert reaches up to open the door.
It opens out towards you.
Did he stand on his tippy toes?
Good question.
Leandra will. Do we see anything in?
You see a foyer.
Well, that's what we're here for. And Norbert steps in.
Wait.
Aren't those glass doors
grab him?
open?
Can I try to grab him?
Nope. You can. You can.
I can't, or I
Can.
can.
You can.
Okay.
Yes.
What would I have to roll to like stop him?
Dexterity versus dexterity, I guess.
Okay.
Wow. Even a disadvantage, I still got an 18.
That's beatable, but I doubt it. Are we rolling straight dexterity or?
Straight dex.
Oh!
20.
He grabs you by the hood and goes, well, wait a second. If Lance said that he got stuck in, shouldn't we try to go a different way?
Oh, okay. In a window?
For instance, do you mind? And she hands out a hand to you.
And he just looks at the hand and says, "Are you wanting a boost or are you boosting me?"
I'm not gonna
Hop
go
on my
up.
back.
I'm not gonna go up with you.
Oh, it's okay. You can keep an eye out here. If two people are exploring from different points,
We
well,
heard
yeah.
muffling from in there. Wouldn't our friends be in there?
Yes, but we don't see anything. And Lance warned us that they got shut. So, Norbit, do you mind
He'll
jumping
hop
on my
up.
back?
He'll hop up.
Do I see a window from from the
Oh yeah, many.
first floor? Is there like a first
First,
floor?
first, second, third attic. You see windows in
Okay.
all of them.
She's going to spider climb on the outside to the first window, and she's not going to show it. She's going to get Norbit to peek on the
Norbit.
window.
Roll perception.
Okay, with disadvantage, that's an 18.
Are you for real?
Mm-hmm.
What a guy! This little boy really knows how to see things. You're a man. Sorry, you're just a small man.
No, he's a little boy.
So you see
So,
a dark room. A mirror across from you directly. You see your reflection. There are tables and chairs of fine make. There are comfortable plush leather chairs that have very small draped sheets over them, like someone was very hastily trying to cover these things up. And you see a desk with one of the drawers open and jewelry glints from inside. The room is empty besides that.
Norbert is going to see if he can open the window and climb in without saying anything else to Leandra.
You go to pull it up, window's closed. Or, sorry, locked, I mean.
Is there any way for me to unlock it from this side, or is it, latched on the inside?
Wait, y'all. We have a shout out. Someone paid points. You ready? I'm gonna say it. You copy me. Ben Etheridge.
Ben Etheridge.
Okay, what was that, Norbit?
Is there any way to unlock it from this side, or is it, an internal latch system?
You can roll insight to see that, or you can roll sleight of hand to just do it.
Well, he'll go the sleight of hand / thieves tools, same
Get it?
amount either. Ooh, well, because of disadvantage, that's a nat 1 for an 8.
I need you to roll a D100, my friend.
I thought you might.
I thought you might.
That is a 58.
Okay. You put your thieves tools in and go for it. I need you to remove your thieves tools from use from this point on.
Oh, rude.
They have broken.
Oh. Okay. And he's just gonna look down and say, no way in this way, unless I smash the window.
Okay.
She'll spider climb to the next window over.
You walk 4 feet over.
And did I hear the thieves' tools being broken?
Yeah.
She looks at him, pulls out from her pocket a set. Please don't break these ones.
What a queen.
Thank you. I'm just so tired at the moment.
Don't worry. If you give me like a little bit of gold afterwards, I can make you a new pair. No worries.
I have almost nothing, but yeah, we can talk about that. And he's gonna try again on this window. Oh, he'll say, "Can we go back to that window? It looked more interesting."
What does this window not like? Is it a different room?
Oh, you said you climbed across. To
Yeah,
another
but
one.
sometimes there's a room with more than one window, right?
True. Justine, is it the same room?
It is the same room.
Okay.
Perfect. So try this
Then
one.
he didn't say that.
Here, let me reveal the windows. There you go. Do you see them?
I don't
So
know.
this was the first one you tried,
Oh, I see. Yeah.
and this is now the second one.
Gotcha.
I managed to get a 15 that time.
You slip Leandra's thieves tools in, wiggle, and then you perfectly get this angle that only you could get. You hear, and the lock slides. The window opens like this much, but if you push it, it would easily come up.
Okay.
Why do I imagine Norbert being like, I got it?
Never in doubt.
Never in doubt.
She goes, nice. And she extends her hand for her thieves' tools back.
He looks at them and his head drops a bit and hands them back to her.
He puts them back in her pocket and she's like, I'll give you new ones. Come in. Go in.
Okay. He climbs in and he's going to reach an arm out to offer to help her in, even though she clearly doesn't need it, but
She'll take it.
feels he needs to return the favor.
Yeah, she'll take it. She'll
And then he's
climb
gonna
into
go-
the window.
And he would go straight towards where he saw shiny jewelry.
All right, we're gonna stop there and go to the other group.
Okay, so as this fire flares in Alusa's face, not just burning her, but also searing her eyeballs
I am
that are
so
very
sorry.
light sensitive.
Cole
You just
is-
hear her like roar angrily, and she whips out with her whip and wraps it around his neck. She pulls him in close, and she's like, "You senile fool! That could have been our only way out."
I'm sorry.
And I'm gonna say his eyes are open, his mouth is moving, but that brain has long since departed, and cast vicious mockery on him.
You're helping.
It's fair.
Oh, wisdom save time then.
Yeah,
Pete.
wisdom save Pete 15.
Yeah, I failed.
Damn.
3 psychic damage.
Take it.
I deserve that.
And you have disadvantage on your next attack roll.
I hope it's to save your life.
Oh, well, you already set me on fire.
And she just is like growling in his face, and it's like, "I killed people for less than what you just did."
Well, then, it's a good thing you love me.
Oh, darling, you don't love anyone. And then she'll kind of like, she's gonna Sparta kick you in the chest as she
Oh God!
unwraps her whip from his neck.
Yes. If only there was someone out there who loved you.
Hey, sorry, continue.
That's it.
I hope the spooky music is really getting to you guys.
Yes, super.
I
Sounds
want it
awesome.
loud. I want it really penetrating your senses, because you'd be that level of stressed and distracted if you were in this house.
Huh?
Just like me, Justine, who can barely hear myself over the music. So, right then, Cole, Theo, Alusa, this door right here, you hear a thud, thud from the other side.
Well, I vote Cole goes explores that alone.
Elusa's just turned away and like winding her whip back up so that it's ready to use again.
Cole's prone on the ground on his back from being kicked in the chest.
Damn.
Oh, did you hear that?
And then you all hear. You whip your heads about. The statue that was here has turned.
Of course.
Bitch.
And you hear it in your head silently. What were the terms from Adabon?
That's when Cole screams.
Leandra and Norbit, you hear that scream and you know it well.
She looks at Norbit as he's going to grab something that she didn't see.
He would immediately ignore that and open the door to rush in that direction.
Alright.
But not go in, but I'd be looking in the door.
Yeah, I would be going towards the door too.
Okay, the other team, you hear the thud thud.
Cole is scooting back on his rump toward the stairs. Oh, I didn't mean there. Who's moving me?
Sorry, I'll stop. I have a
I
bad
thought-
habit of doing that.
I thought you said there was great evil upstairs.
I was here. I scooted back to here to get away from the statue.
It's just a statue. It's a creepy statue, but it's a statue.
And I'll get
I
up.
mean, it did just move, to be fair.
It's
But it's not attacking us,
alive.
so it could just be a sentry watching us.
Yeah.
We should always assume the best in Barovia.
Yeah.
I'll stand up and I'll say,
Not a vampire.
I'll start to warn them to watch out, and then I'll hesitate and feel my throat, and I'll say, everything's good.
What a fucking liar! We saw it too.
Yeah,
And
but
at that point,
Yeah.
all 5 of you hear. You should have rested.
Some of us tried.
It
That's
sounds
what Alyssa
like it's-
wanted to do.
It sounds like it's coming from upstairs.
okay, now I'll move to where she said I was going, where she moved me. Ah! I want out of
Norbit.
this place.
Norbit, Leandra. Guys, I cannot recommend enough. I have like the music on Roll20 almost full blast. It really adds to it.
Yeah, I've got mine. Mine's up loud. It's certainly
It's-
up loud.
yeah, mine-
Does it really set the
pretty
mood? I feel
Yeah.
stressed in a good way. And I'm literally running this shit. Okay, go ahead, Leandra and Norbit.
Yeah, I'd say Norbert probably first opens the door, no?
Yeah, I open the door and I'd see them and say, "Why are you all in here? Let's get out of this place."
Oh yes, it's just that easy.
We
The
came
door
through the
literally
window.
disappeared when we walked in.
We
There's
just came
no-
So
Just
how
like
did
good
you find
windows.
out we were here? I thought
Wait,
you were
wait.
staying with Irina.
Really quick, Norbert, do you walk through the door or do you just talking
No,
through the door?
I'm talking through the door.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. I thought you were staying with Irina.
Sorry.
That was Alusa. No, please continue.
Leandra pops her head. Lance warned us you guys needed help. We just came through the window. The window's still open.
The moment she
Alright.
pops her head through, an axe strikes the wall next to it. A hand axe does.
Oh,
As Cole panics and throws one.
Paul, roll your hand axe.
Roll my what?
Roll your axe. You don't get to say where it goes.
Oh man, come on, be nice.
It's Strahd. I'm proving I'm not nice.
Oh, 14.
Norbit, you feel a crunch in your shoulder as an axe hits it. Roll damage for me, please.
For what it's worth, 14 misses me.
Oh, what's your AC?
I have 16.
Just kidding. Norbit, you see an axe fly by your head to the back of you. It smashes open that other window you guys were trying to open with the broken thieves' tools. But it went
Well-
like right past you, Norbit.
See, the window behind us is open enough for anyone to get in. Out. In, out.
Alright, at that Alusa would just walk into the room and try to leave through the window.
Yeah.
And but first she'll look back at Thea and be like, "Are you coming?"
oh yeah. Leave the fucking dwarf here.
Hey, that gamer Cher and her crew are raiding us.
Yeah, what is
Whoa,
that?
whoa,
No,
Wow, I haven't seen Cher in so long. Great
We have
to
a
see you.
raid. Hey, thanks for raiding us there, friendos. If you want to ask a question, you could win a free month of Twitch Live. Use the points, stay around. And also hello.
Hi.
What just happened that I had to pay attention to?
Oh, they're coming out to go out through the window. They're coming into the room to go out through the window.
Right, but I heard something else. What's happening?
I said, yeah, let's leave the fucking dwarf behind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, who approaches the window first?
Alusa.
Alyssa,
She said-
you get
she
to.
said
Are
it
you going
first.
to the broken one or the open one?
The open one. I guess that's
The
this
open
one.
one. Yeah, the open one. You start to. No. I'll help you.
The other one?
Yeah. You go to approach it. It slams down in front of you.
You said it was broken.
No,
Nope, this
the
one's
open one.
broken.
Oh.
This one's open.
Then she goes to the broken one.
All of the shards of glass crunch, turns towards you and shoot forward. I'm gonna roll a d20 to see if it hits you.
Wow,
Because
that
I'm
music
next to
there.
her. Should I like
This
try
is-
to push her out of the way since I'm next to her?
No. Does a 17 hit you or Theo?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I love that. Let's roll our
That
dice.
music
Can-
got
can I-
super dramatic, right, when you
Yeah,
were
it did. It
describing
was
that.
awesome. I need both
Are
of you
we-
to take 6 piercing damage.
Are we allowed to use our inspiration to give a DM disadvantage?
No.
Damn it.
I'm not even
Oh.
by the window with the glass.
No, you touched the person who was.
I said, can I? You said no, so I didn't do it.
6 damage piercing for both of you. You look down, feel the pain, see blood streaking down your arms, chest. Then you look up. The window is complete. It's resealed and closed.
Alusa will look at Theo. Are you alright?
No, I've had somebody set me on fire in here. The windows are out to get me.
I unfortunately can't do anything about that, but I'm
I
sorry.
can.
And you see she looks bad.
And
Yeah,
you
you
She
hear
don't-
also
does
has been
too.
lit on fire and stabbed by a vampire and stabbed by glass. So
I'm just gonna pull out one of these damn chairs. I'm just gonna sit on it and be like, fucking hate this place.
and as you,
Alusa turns, and as she turns, she pulls out a shard of glass from her shoulder.
you guys all see this. It's like classic horror movie. You hear of flesh as she pulls it out, drops it.
She holds
clinks on
out
the
to
floor.
Norbit.
You see Leandra about to speak, and as Leandra is, her face lights up, more pale than usual, as the moon, almost full, tomorrow is the full moon, shines through the window.
And she holds out the shard of bloody glass to Norbit and drops it on the ground. What was that?
Wait.
About an open window?
I'm sorry, I really want Leandra to have a moment. Is Cole by himself in the room with the moving statue?
Yes.
Great. Cole, roll initiative. Everyone else keep going.
I'm just sitting here minding my business. Man.
Norbert.
Leandra pulls out a healer's kit that she's got, and she puts it down on the table between Theo and Ilusa, and she goes, I'll tend to that in a minute. And she starts working on Theo. I have the healer's feat, which allows me to use a healer's kit to actually heal. So, Theo, you take 10 points of healing.
Hey!
Nice.
DM,
I
I
look
sent you my initiative in a
better.
private message in roll 20.
You see that Leandra is like treats you really well. She's good at this.
You did great. Wow. I was not expecting that. I'm gonna look though to see if she takes like any of my bloody gauze and like puts it in her pockets or anything
Nope,
for a snack
nothing.
later.
Nope.
Just in case. She's still questionable as a vampire. That
And
was
then-
nice, Leandra. Thank you.
No worries. And then she turns and looks at Ilusa, takes a deep breath, and may I?
Ilusa?
She just saw what she did, in fairness. So she's looking at you.
She looks at you and she pauses. And you can see, well, I don't know, I don't think she'd necessarily be hiding it, but you can see she's considering whether or not she wants you to touch her at all. And in the end, she looks at Theo and she looks at the room around them. And she kind of like sits down begrudgingly by Leandra and holds out her arm, which is covered in shards.
So that's a yes?
Yes.
Yes,
Aw,
okay. Just a
Leandra
quick
cares about
thing.
consent.
Just a quick thing. Theo, are you at max? Because otherwise it heals you more than...
I'm not at max.
Okay, so it says, as an action, you can spend one of the use of the healer's kit to tend to a creature, restoring 1d6 plus 4 hit points to it plus additional hit points equal to the creature's maximum number of hit die. So how many hit die do you have total maximum?
What? We're level 4, so 4.
4, so you'll get another 4.
Oh, now I am max.
Now I just can't do it again until we rest, but yeah.
Max.
So
that must be
she-
nice.
Yeah.
What is sweetheart?
And she will tend to Elusa. So Elusa, you would get 7 plus
4 as well.
4, so 11.
Thank you. And
Again, she is, even though she's Leandra is reluctant to do this, she still like takes great care with it, and she's methodical and like making sure it's well taken care of.
Norbert's gonna speak in Leandra's mind and just say, could you do that for me too, please?
Sure. She says sure as if you spoke out loud. Sure.
Meanwhile, this has taken 3 actions, and so that would be, 3 turns of Peter being in a fight, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think at this point we are going to go to our last break.
So wait, just a quick question. Do I get to heal Norbit yet or no?
Sure.
Okay, let me just roll that real quick then.
Last break,
Take
please,
that.
Peter, because the DM really has to go to the bathroom.
Okay, continue asking your questions.
10 for
and
you.
We'll be back.
Thank you.
We will be back in just a couple minutes.
Woo woo!
Still have the disadvantage on ability checks. It's not just me.
Hello. Welcome back to Curse of Strahd. So, go ahead, folks. You were in the middle of some healing, if that is what I remember.
Yes.
Yep.
I would have gone to Norbit and like pointed at the chair to start, have him sit on the chair so I could fix him up.
Norbert, do you sit?
I sit.
He's like, hell yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I'm fixing him up. Three rounds. That would have been 3 actions from me.
Yeah.
Cool. As you're fixing him up, you hear from the other room.
And go, oh, great.
Do you guys like my Cole? You like my Cole impression?
I like how none of us reacted. Nobody said anything.
I'm waiting.
I'm focused on healing people right now. So.
I
Even
think
when you hear-
Alusa very, very deliberately just leans and settles into her chair a little bit more.
Wow.
Leandra takes a deep
I
breath.
love you.
I'll be like,
Level
I'll be
of
like-
priority.
just, you know what? He set us on fire.
Yeah,
I'm sure
Adabot's
he's
probably
fine.
out there as well.
And then you hear, these are not the terms. Cole.
You guys actually got Anabon to go somewhere?
Yeah, it's because I'm playing him. So, Cole, you rolled a
Belvedere, we love you too.
Cole, you rolled a dirty 20 for initiative.
Yeah, I thought we were keeping our initiative secret.
Oh crap! Sorry.
It's only you though.
Let me roll
Yeah,
both.
we didn't open the door. We're just chilling.
I'm fine with people knowing my initiative. I'm just
Chilling like a villain.
I'm not. Okay. Whoa! Belb's initiative bonus. Bloodhunters are.
400.
like 8 or something.
Okay. So, this stone statue turns towards you both. Adamon sees it. But when you look in Adamon's eyes, he kind of sees something else too. And he rushes forward and touches the statue. And it starts to completely be covered in icy crystals forming down it. And take some damage. So you see this, Cole?
Yep.
You know that he's attempting to harm it. You don't know what he sees or why he's reacting the way he does. But all of you in the other room hear like the sound of ice being formed. Cole, you're up.
I'll rush forward and I'll grab it by the throat and say, "They grab my throat," ugh! And I will like squeeze until the head pops off.
So here's the thing. This thing's like 7 feet tall, and you're like 3 feet.
No, I'm a dwarf. I'm a medium creature.
So you're like 5 feet tall?
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright, go ahead.
Yeah, he grabbed something that he thought was phallic enough to be a neck.
So you're trying to make it prone? You're trying to pop his head off?
I am scrolling. There it is. Doing this. I am casting inflict wounds as a feature, and I don't know how to do a to hit from the.
It's your. It would be the same as your normal roll. So you
Spell
can use
attack
it
roll.
from the spells. Yeah.
Well, it's
You
an
can do it
18 plus 5, so 23 to hit. 20 damage.
Hits.
But it's necrotic damage.
Yes, it is necrotic damage.
Woo-hoo!
So some constructs are immune to it. Be careful.
Alright. You grab it by its neck, and some of the ice turns black underneath your fingertips and starts to melt black drips, splattering the rest of the body. The rest of you at that hear an unearthly howl. And then you hear, not the hiccup, you hear, "Please help."
We all hear this, or just
Well, just the people in the room with Theo.
okay? Where is the sound coming from? Can we pinpoint it?
From like over here.
From roll 20.
So from here, from outside the room, then.
Correct.
And it sounded like a child, or
It did.
Cole is out there.
Yeah,
that
he's
sounded
got
like
this.
a child.
Well, we are in a house that we know is full of spirits. I checked for portals. There's no portal into another dimension in this house, so they must still be here somewhere.
Yeah, Cole
Right.
said there's evil upstairs, so we're trying to avoid
Kind of.
that.
But the only way to really get out of here, I think, is to resolve whatever is happening in this house.
I mean, I don't know, Lucy. There's another chimney here.
It's
Leandra will
true.
come out.
Should we check the chimney?
Leandra will pop her head out the door.
You see Cole grabbing onto the neck of the statue, a statue that looks aggressively like it's positioned, covered in ice. The eyes are dripping black, and Adamon panting and holding a weapon. You've never seen Adamon that intense, so it might mean something.
They seem to be
Okay,
fighting the
utterly.
statue.
Correct, but you don't see the statue moving.
Okay, but it's looking menacingly at them.
Absolutely.
Alright. You guys know there's a statue trying to do something on this room, right?
Oh, yeah,
How
it
did it
moved.
look to us?
Yeah, it moved, but that was it.
I think he's trying to fight the statue.
Cole?
And then Cole looks. Oh, sorry, Peter. I don't want to talk to you. Never mind.
No, you can talk for me.
Cole looks and goes, "Ah!"
Leandra looks back at them. She'll can I cast a spell, or would I have to roll initiative?
You can have the surprise round.
Alright. She'll do Sacred Flame, so I need a dex save from
The crit check.
statue.
15.
So, there's a light that, like, it just saves, so it doesn't harm it, but you just see there's this, like, fiery divine light that lands just missing the statue. She's like,
Half of the ice melts off. It's even more menacing. I now need you to roll. I need everyone now, because its attention is on that room. Whether you like it or not, I need all of
Alright.
you to roll initiative.
I didn't know it was going to affect all of you. I made a decision.
It's okay. It's part of the game of D&D.
Does initiative count as a skill check?
Oops. I
Yes.
forgot about that.
Sure.
Forgot to roll it in secret.
No.
Yeah, all of you are supposed to roll in secret. That's okay.
I'm rolling in secret, so
Mine says-
I'm doing it right.
Mine says 2 DM.
Oh, you're right. It's just Alyssa. Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean that. Wow. But you
Mine
have
is the
really
lowest.
good initiative plus.
What'd you roll, Theo?
I've got a +9.
Oh.
I also have a +9.
I have a plus
Still the
one.
alert
Crap, you guys
feat.
are level 4.
I
How is
sure did.
I sure did too.
I have a +3, but in my defense, it's cold outside.
this-
I have a +1, so
So, what's all your reactions to seeing your friends being hounded by this statue?
I mean, technically, it looks like our friends are hounding the statue.
Yeah, the statue really hasn't done anything yet.
I technically haven't done anything to it either.
Well,
Um,
lucky for everyone else, at that exact moment you hear, "Please help!" You all look up at the ceiling. The statue then, as you're all looking up, moves and multiplies. There's now 3 statues in front of you,
Oh, that's good.
and that's where we're gonna end the session.
Wait,
Oh.
where are the statues?
You'll find out next session, buddy.
that means she doesn't know.
All of you watching, make sure to tune in, ask those last minute questions as we take our final break, and we're gonna go right into the after show.
Yep, we will be ending the broadcast, but stick around because we'll be restarting it almost immediately, and then we'll start the...
Maybe like 5 minutes.
Well, yeah, but what she said. So, remember, subscribers can watch our broadcast, and if you ask the best question during this broadcast, you might just end up with a free 1-month subscription.
And by might,
Join,
you mean
it's
will,
fun.
because Justine already said that was going to happen, so...
Yeah, join. It's gonna be fun.
See ya in 5.
4, 3,